how to register Kajabi customers to GoToWebinar as registrant automatically. So assume that you are selling a course using Kajabi software, and whenever customer is making a payment for your course, you want to automatically register the same customer as registrant into GoToWebinar application, so that whenever you want to conduct a webinar or a session with all your Kajabi paid customers, you do not have to manually export the customer data and import to GoToWebinar. You can directly start your webinar with all your paid customers who has purchased your course. So if you also want to set this automation for yourself, come with me and I will show you the process step by step. So this is the dashboard of Kajabi software, and here I am selling this PHP course, and whenever someone is going to purchase the course, I want to add the same customer here into this particular webinar as registrant, so that I don't need to manually export the data and import it here whenever I would like to do the webinar. And for that I'll have to connect these two applications, and I'm going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect. Well, it is an amazing integration and automation software, and you can also reach here by typing this pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box for your reference. Now if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test amazing automations. Now I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I am clicking on access now. Basically I have clicked on sign in and then access now. Now after reaching out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, you will have to click on this button create workflow and just provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. I am providing add new Kajabi customers to GoToWebinar as registrants. Okay, now click on create and you will actually find two boxes in front of you. Those are actually trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So when this happens, do this. Understand with an example also that whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. And according to our use case, whenever a new customer is purchased a course in Kajabi application, automatically register the customer into GoToWebinar application. So this is how we need to always select the applications in which we are setting up an automation, and in this particular case we are building an automation in between Kajabi and GoToWebinar. So that is why the trigger application here will be the Kajabi. And in the trigger event, since I want that whenever a new purchase is made, this automation should trigger. So that is why the trigger event will be new purchase. Now after that, you can see a webhook URL and few set of instructions are visible here. So the idea here is we are going to connect Kajabi software with the Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL, so that whenever a new purchase is made, the data of new purchase can be captured here in Pabbly Connect. Follow these instructions. Alright, so copy this webhook URL first, go back to your Kajabi software, and here I am going to set up this automation with this particular course. So you will have to open up your course, and here you will find an option of offer. Okay, let me wait for that. Okay, here's the option offer, and again you will have to click on your course, and here exactly you will find 3 dots at the right corner. Okay, you will have to click on this option, and finally you will find the webhooks option. I am going to delete the existing webhook URL, going to copy the same and will paste it here, and with the help of this webhook URL you will see these applications will be connected. Here you can see offer was successfully updated. Now you will have to come back to Pabbly Connect, and again you will have to click on this recapture webhook response, and then you will have to read the instructions. Okay, so log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record, so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So basically it is asking you to do a test submission, and here the test submission means making a new purchase in Kajabi so that the data can be captured here. So I will go back to my Kajabi software, and here I will open the website of my Kajabi, and from where I am going to make a purchase of this particular course. Alright, so this is my website, and I will copy this URL and I will open this website in completely a new and a different tab, and from here exactly I am going to make a dummy purchase of my course. Alright, and if I will click on the store option, here I will find both of my course. Here you can see the PHP course and the Java programming course. Okay, so I will open this particular course, and here you can see I'm selling this product, this course, for free. But the process of setting up an automation for the free products and as well as for the paid products, basically for the paid courses, will be the same, will be the exact. And I am assuming that you are setting an automation for your premium courses, for your paid courses. Okay, but for now, since I am creating this automation just to show you how things can be created, so for now I will buy this free course only. All right, so assume that a dummy user is making a payment and I am using this particular email address. It is just a dummy address, and click on sign up for free, and from here exactly I will provide the basic details of the customer. So assume that the customer name is test user. All right, okay, and here I will provide the password. Now I will click on create account and you will see the purchase will be successful. Now I will go back to my Pabbly Connect dashboard, and here you will see the response will be received immediately as soon as I am going to make the payment. And yes, we have actually received the response. Here is the title of my course, here is the offer ID, here is the same name of the person, here is the last name, here is the first name, and we even have the email address of the persons. So the presence of this data clearly shows that the first step of our automation is working absolutely fine. Now we want to register the same customer into the GoToWebinar application. So here you will have to search for the GoToWebinar application. All right, and then you will see how we are going to register the same person in this particular application. Since I want to create the registrant, so I will go with this particular action event. All right, now click on connect, click on add new connection if you are making the connection for the first time. Click on connect with GoToWebinar. Well, I am already logged into the GoToWebinar software in different apps, so it has connected automatically, and it is asking for the from time is required. Here you can see it is connected, and it is asking for the from time and to time. So basically you will have to provide the timings of the webinar so that it can actually fetch your webinar list. Okay, so how about I go to my GoToWebinar dashboard, and here I have created one webinar, and the timing of this particular webinar is 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. in IST format, and here it is asking the details in which particular format, in UTC format. So firstly I am going to copy this particular format because it has clearly written that I will have to provide the format, I will have to provide the date and time in this particular format only. So firstly I have copied the format. Now it is asking for the UTC format, and I have the IST format. So firstly I will open a IST to UTC converter, any UTC converter. All right, so how about I go with this particular, and here I have the time as 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. IST. All right, so this is IST, and here I will write 10 a.m. All right, so 10 a.m. All right, you can also use any kind of converter for converting your times. Okay, 10 a.m. Okay, so this is the 10 a.m. timing. Click on OK, and here you will get the UTC timing, and that is 4:30 a.m. So I am going to write the same. Okay, so the date is actually 2022, and here we have the webinar date as, let us check, we have 20th November. All right, so I'm going to add the same. 11 is for the November, and here I will add the date as 20. All right, and the timing was actually 4:30. So again I will write it here as 4:30. So 04, and in place of minutes I will add 30. Okay, so I have provided the time and date in UTC format in this particular format. Again copy the same, and it was the from timing, and now I will have to add the to timing as well. Okay, so in to timing I will have to write 11 a.m. So if it was 4:30, then 11 a.m. will be 5:30 of course, and then I will click on save, and you will see it will be immediately connected. And whatever the webinar I have connected with Pabbly Connect, here you can see it is showing in the drop down. So I will go with the same, and finally it is asking for the first name, last name, email, and other details which are actually required to register a customer as the registrant. So I am going to write the name here, and from where I am going to write it, basically from this particular data, and I don't need to manually copy this data and paste it here. I will actually map it, and mapping is very simple. When you will click on this field, you will actually find find the above data here in the drop down, you just need to click on that particular field. So first name, I have the first name as test. The last name, again I'm going to search for the last name as the user. Asking for the email address, well, I have the email address. How about I search it with the help of @ and yes, I have also mapped the email address. And if you want to add these details also, you can actually customize your checkout page of Kajabi software, and then you can collect further details, and then you can actually map those details as well here. In this particular automation, in this particular case, I have collected only basic details. Now you must be thinking, what is this mapping which I am repeating again and again? So whatever the details I have mapped here will be automatically replaced when this automation will work in the real time. So what will happen, whenever the new customer will make a purchase here, the same data will come here and it will replace these existing values which I have mapped. But if you will provide these details manually, it will be fixed and it will not change in the real time. So make sure you add the details via mapping, not manually. Now finally I will click on save and send test request button, but before that, first let me take you to the registrant section of this particular webinar. So I have the registration section, I'm sorry for that, registration section here, and I have the 0 registrant here. Okay, come back to Pabbly Connect, click on this button save and send test request, waiting for the response. The response is approved. Going back to the registrant section, here I am going to refresh my webinar section. All right, again I will open the registration section of this particular webinar. All right, and here you can see total registrants now we have is equal to 1, and it is the same person who has been registered as a registrant in our GoToWebinar application without doing anything manually. So let us test whether this automation is working absolutely fine in real time or not. So I am going to make a one more payment here in completely different tab. So again I'm going to purchase the same webinar, the same course here with completely different email address. So assume that this time this particular person is actually making the payment. All right, I have provided the email address. Now click on sign up for free, and here I will provide again the basic details. Well, this particular person has already registered, so I'll have to use another email address for that. So how about I use it as the dummy customer 123. Okay, just a normal email address just for the testing purpose. Okay, and now I will click on sign up for free, and here I will provide the basic details, basically the name, email address. All right, again, so we have the name as dummy and customer will be the same. Here I will provide the password details. Okay, I have provided the details. Click on create account. The purchase will be successful. All right, it is done. Let's go back to our GoToWebinar application this time, and I'm going to refresh this particular section. All right, waiting for the registrant to be created here automatically in real time. All right, so let us check the registrants section. All right, and here you can see we have 3 registrants. Well, why we have 3 registrants? Okay, that particular person has been also registered, and the person via which I have signed up is also registered. Basically, I have purchased the course. So this is how you can see now onwards, whenever you are going to make a payment here, the same person will be registered here as a customer automatically, and this automation setup is just a one-time process. You have to set up this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once, and after that sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. In case you want to clone this setup into your account, I will attach the shareable link of my workflow into the description box. You just need to click on this button. You just need to click on this link and sign up for free in the Pabbly Connect, and the same workflow will be cloned into your account for free. Not just these applications, you can connect and integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. If you have any query regarding this automation, or if you're not sure how and from where to start, you can actually share your queries on forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely help you. And this is the website of Pabbly Connect. And for the unique automation ideas and the latest Pabbly Connect updates, you can actually join our Facebook group. And if you have found this video helpful, helpful in any way, share it with your friends or colleagues and also help them to automate their business. So do not buy Pabbly Connect, but at least try this automation for free. Thank you for watching.